all my dear students of class 8. As you know that I have explained you the chapter 1 representation of geographical features, and today I will be giving you the question answers. So let us see now. If you open your geography workbook, you will see practice sheet number 1. The first question, I have given you the answer. Please write the answer in your textbooks. What is a map? Maps are pictures or representation of the Earth's surface. Then question number 2, what is cartography? Who is a cartographer? The answer is the study of map making is called cartography, and a person who makes maps as a profession is known as a cartographer. Then we see question number 3. Why is a map an important tool of a geographer? Answer is a map is an important tool of a geographer because it is an important source of primary information. Then we see question number 4. Name 2 types of maps based on their size. The 2 types of maps based on their size are small scale maps and large scale maps. So then we see question number 5. Give 2 examples of small scale maps. The answer is the 2 examples of small scale maps are wall maps and the atlas maps. Question number 6. Write 2 uses of small scale maps. The answer is small scale maps are used in educational purpose and information of land. Then we come to question number 7. Give 2 examples of large scale maps. The 2 examples of large scale maps are topographical and cadastral. Then question number 8. Write 2 uses of large scale maps. The answer is they show all surfaces and register boundaries of real property or estates. Yes, now we come to fill in the blanks about the topographic or ordnance maps. A. Topographic maps are detailed, accurate graphic representations of features that appear on the Earth's surface. B. Relief refers to the actual shape and form the land assumes with reference to its height or altitude and slope. C. Most maps represent the relief features in 2 dimensions, while the topo map represents them in 3 dimensions. Then we see number 4, complete the table. A relief is the shape, height and slope. Then we see hydrography, drainage features, rivers, streams and lakes. Vegetation, mixed jungle and open jungle, wooded and cleared areas. Then we see the cultural, roads, buildings, railways, etc. Now we see that there is a complete flow chart. You see at the right at the top there is written there in the bracket, in the box is written there maps. Then we see on your left hand we have the based on scale, and on the right hand we have the based on the content and purpose. When we see in the left hand we have based on scales, which is divided into 2. One is large scale and the other is small scale. Now when we see the large scale, we see that there are 2 types of large scale. One is the cadastral and the other is the topographical. When we see the small scale, we see the 2 types. One is wall maps and the other is the atlas maps. Then we come to the based on the content and purpose. We see 3 types are there. One is physical, then political and thematic. Now my dear children, you will see that in this PPT there is a homework for you, and you will see the PPT and you will do this homework in your workbook text. The topographical maps. You will see on your left hand side there is written there man-made features and on your right hand side you will see there natural features. Man-made features, which is on the left hand side, you will see there are two types of man-made features. Okay, one is the settlements, then land use, then we have occupations, and the last we have the cultural features. And on the second type we have the temporary and permanent, which is divided into nucleated, dispersed and linear. Then we see on the right hand natural features, which is divided into different types of water bodies, vegetation types, and then we see in the end there is given the relief, which is having three types, that is shape, height and slope, which is there steep and gentle. Now my dear children, I have given you an activity which is a project work. You got to prepare this project work. Okay, there is a map in the next page. On that map you got to find out the outlines, you got to find out the various types of landforms, relief features with the help of the counter lines and their cross sections. So please do not forget to do this activity, which is a project work, on the scrapbook. Okay, so this is the map. Here you have to find out the different types of various landforms and relief features with the help of the counter lines and their cross sections. I hope you will enjoy this activity, and when the school reopens we will check it out.